kill each and every one of them. And the only disappointment is that I only get to do it once.
Die from last y'all, die from last y'all, die from last y'all.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Not So Super Event. So today we're going to do a review for the Equalizer 2. If you guys watched the first one, Equalizer with Denzel Washington, I don't say per se this one you need to watch the first one to know where the story left off, because this one kind of pick up with another story. You know, it's kind of like it's based off a TV series back in the day. I just recently found that out, but it's just kind of like a TV series. It just picks up with with another story. So this one and the last one, Denzel Washington, he was working on a hardware store, and you know, this girl that was a prostitute found out she was getting beat by the Russian mob. Then he got involved. Then the whole thing happened, and he ended up helping her, saving and going after the Russian man, cold-blooded killer, and all that, you know. And at the end of the movie, the first one, you know, he basically put his services out there on Craigslist that he will help people, and he names himself the Equalizer. So we pick up in this one, and he's basically a Lyft driver. He's driving around, you know, doing Lyft, picking up people. And even in the beginning of the movie, he was on a train. He's basically reading this book, The World versus Me. I forgot what the name of the book is called. I just downloaded it. Definitely, I read that book before. But he's in the train, you know, and you know he's already on the mission because he has this fake beard on, and come to find out he's going after this guy who kidnapped his daughter from his wife, and he's taking her all the way to Turkey and all that. So from that action, he ends up rescuing the girl. Then we jump back to Boston, is where he moved to, and he's a Lyft driver. He's driving around, and it shows you in the beginning of the movie, like he's picking up people, and you see like him listening in, watching people, their issues, some of them going to college, they're going to the army, someone having to deal with alcoholism, and he's basically watching all that, you know. And this movie doesn't have a lot. It has, I would say, let me see, 2 other subplot in this movie. Most people, I would say, would have issues with him, but I didn't have issues with him because it didn't bother me from the main plot of the story, which is at one point in the movie, there's this group of people that's going after his friend and basically killing them one by one. But the subplot, he's basically helping this old man, and picking him up and dropping him off to the hospital, and now he's basically trying to find this painting, this old dude, who's played by what's his name, Orson B, which is, his name is Sam, and he's basically trying to find this painting, which is worth $12 million that he said he painted. But I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, because at the end of the movie you find out what the painting is about, and it's kind of heartwarming. And then he's also trying to help this kid named Miles, who from joining the gang, by trying to show him, you know, the right way to do about him, because this kid's an artist, making him paint and stuff. So these 2 subplot doesn't really bother the main plot of the story that much, because at a certain point of the movie, the story kind of halt. You know, it's mostly investigation of him trying to find out who killed his friends. And let me tell you one thing. Before I get to the action, when Denzel is acting, there is no equal. There is no equal to Denzel Washington whatsoever when this dude is acting. This is like this one scene, just like, for instance, he has this scene with this kid, you know, Miles, like basically telling him about, like, man, you don't spell men G-U-E-N. It's like, yo, he's going in, telling him, you know, how to, you know, pursue life and all that. And once again, there is no equal when it comes to Denzel Washington. He's the best there is, the best there ever was, the best there ever will be. Denzel Washington. And in this movie, and the action, oh my God, the action. You know, you have movies like where old actors jump into movies and like movie taking. Where Liam Neeson, he's trying to run, jump, and do a lot of like stunts. But in this movie, he's basically cold, calm, and calculated. When he gets his guy, he pop pop, just take him out. He's cold, calm, and calculated. And the killing scene are pretty gruesome, you know. In the last scene of this movie, when he gets to the main bad guy, and takes out this dude, it is it's not something I'm proud of, but it felt so good to see somebody get killed in a movie that way, and it was fulfilling because the way they killed his friend, every time somebody did something bad and he goes after them, I felt I don't know, I felt happy, like the way like they deserve what they got from the Equalizer, because when he goes on a killing or revenge spree, you don't want to be in this dude way, because he goes in hardcore. You either gonna get your arm broken, your eyes popped out of your sock, like, or your neck cracked. This dude is cold-blooded. But at the end of the day, is this a good movie? Yes, it is a good movie. It is very enjoyable. Does it have a slow moment that the movie stopped, like the action stopped? Yes, but it doesn't deter me from enjoying the movie. No, it doesn't deter me from the movie. First of all, the action is great. Denzel Washington, like I said before, is the best there is, the best there ever was, the best there ever will be. This dude is ridiculous. I'm gonna give this movie a A. Definitely check out Equalizer in theater right now, guys. I'm so happy I watched this movie. Well, guys, thanks for watching my review for Equalizer. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any thoughts about the movie, leave a comment down below, and I will be getting back at you with more reviews and reaction.